I'm going to pay a tribute to an English lawyer, statesman, essayist, intellectual reformer, historian, and a champion of modern science. This man is called Sir Francis Bacon. Francis Bacon was described as the genius the most profound, of literature the most extensive, of discovery the most penetrating, and of observation of the human life the most distinguished and refined. Indeed, Bacon's achievements can be viewed in the fields of politics, literature, and scientific discovery. Politically, Bacon's career aspirations had been largely disappointed under Elizabeth I, but with the ascension of James I, Bacon's career aspirations rose, Bacon's career aspirations expanded. Knighted in 1603, and of course, the title of knighthood was not easily gained at that time in England. Lord Bacon was then steadily promoted to a series of English offices, including Solicitor General, Attorney General, and eventually Lord Chancellor. Francis Bacon, as a politician, quickly moved himself up to the ranks of the English government and established himself as one of the greatest politicians ever. Bacon's role was all the more influential in the field of literature and artistic innovation. Ben Jonson, praising Bacon, observed, "A dictionary of the English language might be compiled from Bacon's works alone." Lord Bacon is rated among the top echelon of 17th century English authors. Edwin Lawrence, a critic and philosopher, describes Bacon as Shakespeare. The man is even equated with William Shakespeare in his greatness of mind, in his nobility of mind. And so, when we take into account his other writings, stories, letters, and especially his major philosophical and scientific works, we must surely place Sir Francis Bacon in the first rank of English literature's great men of letters and among its finest masters, alongside Ben Jonson and Thomas Carlyle. Bacon's writing represented a perfect model of a very sweet, a very mellow language, though it has this transparent meaning. Bacon's language has a very sweet and majestic rhythm which satisfies the sense no less than the almost superhuman wisdom of his philosophy satisfies the intellect. Lord Bacon was the greatest philosopher as described by Percy Shelley, the poet. Bacon's achievements, or Bacon's role, was all the more influential in the field of discovery, in the field of scientific discovery. Now, to be a Renaissance man is to have a comprehensive education. Bacon is one who changed the way of teaching. He is an advocate of the humanistic way of teaching. Bacon is often called the father of modern science. He initiated a massive reformation of every process of knowledge for the advancement of learning, divine and the human. Lord Bacon is often called the father of empiricism. He cares about objectivity. He cares about the human experimentation. Now, as a creator of empiricism, Lord Bacon proposed an entirely new system based on inductive and empirical principles and the active development of new arts and inventions, a system whose ultimate goal would be the development of a practical knowledge for the benefit and use of man. Lord Bacon is the one who revolutionized science. Lord Bacon is like the peace of God which passeth all understanding. To conclude, my speech today was a tribute to such an outstanding figure whose name is Lord Bacon. Lord Bacon excelled in a number of fields, including politics, literature, and scientific discovery. Just to end this speech by a poem with a slight modification of mine that further validates Lord Bacon's greatness, Lord Bacon's great achievements. Lord Bacon, a mighty man arose, whom a wise king and nature chose, Lord Chancellor of both their laws. Bacon, like Moses, led us forth at last, the barren wilderness he passed, did on the very border stand of the blessed promised land, of the top mountain of his exalted wits, saw it himself and showed us it. Now thank you for your attention.